Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about. Always. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Somewhat off target, and he's being shifted off it. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Bring it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Isco. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen. Saw that coming. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Shapes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it Scholes. Olise. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao is offering a right smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this. Chance to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Scholes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No goals as yet. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And that could set him on his way. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gilberto Silva picked out brilliantly. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. Maldini gets good distance on it. And this is Cruyff. He's looking wide. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. Can he latch on to this? Lovely bit of skill. Great chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos is short. Now the delivery. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Scholes. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Trossard. Brilliantly cut out. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Delivers the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Scholes. Gilberto Silva. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. It could be in here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Cafu thinks about the shot. And this is Cruyff. Gilberto Silva. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Cruyff. Always onto this. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And it's Vieira. They've got to be quick to recover this. In towards the back stick. He's cut it out. Isco. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's busted. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, given away. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? He has done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain have the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Gilberto Silva. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And he welcomes it in. Look at this decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have...
And the finish! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Gilberto Silva. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Into the last quarter of an hour. Gilberto Silva. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rafael Leao. Isco. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Cruyff. Chiellini. Costa Curta. Cafu. And this is Pace on a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Olise. And that is out of play. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Italia e Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say...
Can he finish? And that certainly packs a punch. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Now it's Olise. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Have to go that way.
This looks promising. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
Pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Gets his head on it! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Get it through.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yeah. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Early ball out from the back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Important interception. Still goalless at the moment. Played down the flank. He has found the way through. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Oh, that's chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, that's fabulous.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Del Piero. Decent chance! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And now they can spring out of defence. Super ball. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And he thumps it clear. Gilberto Silva. 30 minutes gone. And here's Suarez. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rafinha. Scholes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Del Piero! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The most accurate pass. And this is Bale. It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now the delivery. He's got two. He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Face to face with the... And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Could be danger here. He's beaten the last man. Chance for a shot! Off the post. It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Ci saranno 3
Sharp,
minuti di recupero.
simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Costa Curta. He's had it taken off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Paris Saint-Germain didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Scholes. Olise receives it in a wide position. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Isco. Isco! Oh, denied at the last. So, third corner of the game. Olise plays it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. This is Scholes. Back when it goes. Either of these two want to come off second best. And this is Isco. And he is having a shot! And it's in! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. De Bruyne. It's a sharp little ball. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Scholes. Luis Suarez. Great chance! No mistake! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So is this the start of a comeback?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Rafael Leao, Isco. De Bruyne. Del Piero.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. That's an excellent interception. It's a good ball out wide. De Bruyne. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Del Piero may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Bale puts the ball in. De Bruyne. Rafael Leao. Now it's De Bruyne. The ball has bounced loose now. Deftly away. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. And it's Del Piero. And here's Shevchenko. De Bruyne. Scholes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's really well cleared. Oh no circumventing this opponent. He's got away. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bale with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger. Scholes has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
So, time
numero
for changes
7.
on both
Numero
sides,
24.
actually.
Numero 8. Numero 4.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he
Lasciano
wins
il
out.
campo per il numero 20.
De Paul.
Il numero 9.
And the finish!
Il numero 10. Il numero 14. Il numero
Chance here
6.
to counter.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Looking for options for movement. Gilberto Silva. Pedri gets a foot in here. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. De Paul. For Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a one.
Takes a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Oh, the ball's come loose here. This time, surely! They scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that. He probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Italy could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Malaysia against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely, now then. Pirlo. And he shoots! He scores! The breakthrough strike! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gilberto Silva. And this is De Bruyne, steaming on goalwards. And here's Suarez. Pirlo. Tar. Saliba. Seedorf. Gilberto Silva does really well to win the ball there. And this is Luis Suarez. It's a good ball out wide. Elise's cross. Thuram clears it away. The pass is intercepted. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Isco. Oh, good spread. And the ball is out of play. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Messi. Thuram. Now it's Neymar. Tomori. Tomori goes back to front. Isco. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. That was easy. Almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. And
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Olise hurtling down that right flank. Scholes is always looking to break lines. And it's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Decent progress down the left. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Gilberto Silva. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pirlo. Vieira. Just eases him off the ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter,
And a
I'm
quick
just thinking
reminder
of
today,
the best way
everybody,
to
to
describe
make
that.
sure to put
Frantic,
any litter in the bins provided.
Frenzied.
Thank you for your
It was
cooperation.
unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Chiellini. Now Gilberto Silva. De Bruyne. Isco has created one goal already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Scholes. And this is Isco, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Seedorf. Pressing high and with purpose. And the ball's gone astray. Scholes. Malaysia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Scholes. So we've reached the hour mark. De Bruyne. And this is Luis Suarez. And a chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Saliba. And it's Thuram. And it's played forward. Vieira. To Maldini. Vieira. Seedorf. And it's Pirlo. And he's had it nicked away. And he's making progress on the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Scholes with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And it's Seedorf, looking here to chip it through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let them attack.
Oh, shooting chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 23.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
8. Seedorf. Coming on the field. Number 19. De Bruyne. Number 22. Scholes.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Quality ball.
Malaysia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's a key interception. looks for safety. Vieira. And here's Neymar. It's a promising position. Scholes. De Bruyne. He's certainly onside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here's Scholes.
Malaysia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
De Paul. Very much into the last knockings. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And no surprise, that's a booking. Tar is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! He hits the net! 5 minutes and we're all square again! Well, how's that? And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Luis Suarez
And a quick
picking up the
reminder
man of the
today.
match. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work.
Goes for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
De Bruyne tries to clear. And here's Messi, crossed into the box. Oh, that's a fine interception. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gattuso cuts it out.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, well measured. He's found a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Cerezo Osaka would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Isco.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Squeezing through. Isco. It's a really well-measured ball. Isco. And he shoots! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to when it's applied like that.
Number 25.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he get it through? It's a promising position, but he decides to cross it. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gattuso gets flagged offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Luis Suarez.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's their second corner of the game. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Olise. Now it's Scholes. Oh, good take in a good area. So the play, and it is a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? And here's Messi. Colette. He's being urged. And the shot! That's another chance. Sticks it away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pass is just
just off target. Costa Curta. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now Gilberto Silva. Gullit. Good driving run. Pelé. And a chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little
After
happy now.
36 minutes is
Just so calm
number
under
23,
pressure, and he managed to
Pelé.
fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gilberto Silva. Now that's well seen too. Gullit looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Gilberto Silva. And it's Scholes. Pelé.
He is through here.
Pelé.
Good, strong midfield running here.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Come short. Scholes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to play it through. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming. Scholes. Isco. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Paris Saint-Germain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Pelé. Pelé with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Brilliantly cut out. Isco.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Isco. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is lovely. He slings it in. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. Gilberto Silva, looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! That's it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from just the keeper to beat? It's Pelé! Momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the fantastic from Olise! A finish of true class! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Paris Saint-Germain got themselves back into contention.
difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, not quite on the same wavelength.
But Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now there's a fine ball. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Isco. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic. Has a look up. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And now it's a race for the ball. Over to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's De Bruyne. Olise. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
Oh, that's a key
Coming on the
interception.
field. Number 22.
Gilberto Silva.
Number 17, Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
It's Pedri. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bullet. Pedri touches it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Carvajal. De Paul. Might be danger here. Messi. Shevchenko is steaming forward. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Neatly clipped into space. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gilberto Silva has given away a free kick. Roberto Carlos. It's a sharp little ball here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Best's cross. The keeper gets his hands on it. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Decent progress down the left. And he's whipped it across. It's a threat. He's having a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
So, third corner of the game. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two
Señoras y
sides get ready
señores,
to lock
bienvenidos
horns.
al partido
This
de hoy.
is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. I do not argue with that, Jim.
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
In with the challenge. And here's Ibrahimovic. De Bruyne. And Scholes. And here's Suarez. Somewhat off target. Isco. De Bruyne. Gilberto Silva. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tomori cuts out the pass. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Isco looking to penetrate opposition lines. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
First quarter of an hour gone. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Chiellini. And it's Luis Suarez. Nice control. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
De Bruyne. And nicely intercepted. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. Now White. And it's Rijkaard. Driven forward. That's good play. Pings it across. And a chance! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him